is dope.
And if you know Adele, if you know her, like, no pictures, respect her privacy. I love it. She was just like, no pictures, please. But she was like, she was just congratulating.
Yeah, that was she said. Yeah.
She was congratulating me on my music, and I was just like I couldn't move.
Big Boy Neighborhood, beautiful day in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. Saweetie is up in here. Welcome back to the neighborhood, Saweetie.
Welcome back.
Oh, I love coming back to the neighborhood. What's up, y'all?
She over there making her tea. You know what I'm saying? Don't spill any of it. Jesus Christ.
I got allergies.
Oh, really though? Are they acting up now?
It's affecting like my voice.
Uh-oh. So you can't sing at the game tonight?
Well, I am. If I drink a lot of honey with some tea, I'll be all right.
Okay, cool. Do you sing, Saweetie? Like sing?
I do, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Was that what you wanted before?
I wanted to be like a Disney princess.
Oh, you are. No, you know what's crazy is, dude, I could see you being a Disney princess. Yeah. So as a kid, you wanted to do that? Mm-hmm. What about when we didn't see like Disney princess that looked like, I'm about to say us, but you know what I'm saying? Like, because now we see it. Mm-hmm. But that's so cute. Oh, that would have been nice. But now you got to figure you, Saweetie, known around the world. You probably can just walk in and do it now, though. I
do have a song where I'm singing. I played it last night at my release event for Nani. Maybe I could, show you a little something later.
All right, cool. Mm-hmm. So you had a release event last night?
Yeah, for my single Nani.
And then we came in today, and I don't think I was invited to anything last night. But I'm gonna put that on the label.
You should pull up to Soho House tonight. I'm performing.
Really though?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that one on the label though. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, I don't go out a lot, but I like being invited.
You know who hosted it though? Aloe.
Aloe.
It's like a
Vera. No,
it's like a real poppin' fitness brand.
Oh, really though?
Yeah, so they hosted me. It wasn't by
Well, if it's fitness, then I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you looking good though.
Oh, you stop that, man. Come on now. I never wanted to be like a prince. You know what I'm saying? Even though they used to say I look like him. You know, the Prince from the Fat Boys, the other guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Nani, talk to me about the single.
I feel like Nani is a fun record. It's main character energy, and I feel like whoever is listening to it, I want it to be the soundtrack to like a really good time.
Yeah, man. It sounds good too, though. And especially now. You know what I'm saying? Especially now. You know how when people say, man, it's about to get hot outside. You need something now. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm ready for more feel good. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And when you go into like this time of the year, you go into the summer, like, and I enjoyed the whole Drake and Kendrick thing, and that had, that had its thing. Yeah. But yeah, I like when we start to lighten up a little bit and we start to go out and we have fun again. Was that your intentions?
Actually, it ended up being my intention because when it came to the next single, me and my team were like, we wanted to put, just some good vibes out there. But what's crazy is, and I feel like you hear a lot of stories like this when it comes to like songs that are, popular amongst the people. But I was locked in with Jean-Baptiste and we were like 3-4 days in and he was like, I got this record. I don't know if you'll like it. He was like, it sounds a little different, but I don't know if you'll like it because I was like, heavy on the 808s, doing other things.
Gotcha.
And he played it, and I was like, this feel good. This feel like what like LA used to feel like when I was in college.
You know what's crazy is even John said, I don't know if, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, and not that he expected a sound or anything, but yes, and not even a comfort zone. It's sometimes you just like, that's the way we are. There's different vibes, different times. And I think even with him saying, I don't know if you'd be comfortable with this. And when you heard it, you're like, nah, this is me. Like, this is a part of me as well.
Yeah, it resonated with me. And it made me happy when I heard it. And I was like, okay, I like this vibe.
And is there an album coming?
Yeah.
Really, though? Yeah. And we have to talk about it because sometimes it'd be like, man, when is it coming?
It's my first album. So,
That's crazy, right? Yeah. And we had this conversation.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's a trip about that, Saweetie. It's a lot of success for you to not even have a debut album yet.
Thank you.
Are you scared of a large body of music, but do you sometimes get in your own way?
In the past, yes. Now, no.
Right.
I feel like you just have to go. I mean, and nothing will ever be perfect.
Right.
I feel like if you keep like I like to paint now, and I realize like when I paint my canvas, a canvas is never done. It's done when you say it's done. So that's how I have to start treating my music. Right,
because now that it doesn't surprise me that you paint too now, but you know now that Is it harder for you to make music now because you do have success? And are you comparing yourself to yourself?
I feel like it's easier because I think I went through my phase where I took a step back from the industry and I really had a lot of self-growth. I feel like I'm at the point where you just have to do what you love.
What made you pull away? Everything?
It's everything. I feel like I was having a lot of public success, but my private life I needed to get my private life together. I needed to get my business affairs together. You know, like when everything is going well, but the business ain't straight, like eventually something's gonna crash. So I wanted to like get ahead of that.
How do you deal with everything that goes into what the so-called music business is now? Because and I ask you this, Saweetie, because when an album used to come out, you used to have like critics, you know, Rolling Stone to write something, you know, back in the day, Source Magazine to give you, you know, certain mics, whatever. But you had critics. Now with the device, with everybody's a critic. Everybody has something to say, and they could be literally in a basement, in a small, wherever, and have something to say. So I don't know if you have something to compare it to, because maybe you don't, but you can compare it to life where people just say the most craziest things on social media sites now. How do you deal with that? And people think, oh, it comes with the business. Really, it doesn't. But how do you deal with that?
Honestly, I feel like it's the matrix. And when you go into this online world, I feel like, let's say you are being critiqued. They're critiquing like your avatar, the public perception of you. So what I've learned to do is I've learned to disassociate myself from my public self when things get, you know, too critical. And I'd be like, okay, you're criticizing Saweetie, not Diamante. Right. Because if you really knew Diamante, y'all wouldn't be saying that stuff.
Did it take some time to learn that?
It took a long time.
Hell yeah. And you're still learning, huh?
Still learning.
Yeah.
And sometimes it might strike a nerve and I'd be like, hold on, man.
Yeah. Hey, man. And there's times, man, I wish that you really had to sign up on social media with your real name, your address. Everyone had their picture. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just so if necessary, either I can clap back or I can roll up.
Right. I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's so much out there. And that's why I trip off of, is if you don't find it for yourself, nothing is going to be right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because people out there, man, oh my God, this thing is like a gift and a curse sometimes.
And you know what I have? I have like my counsel. I have like 3 people who I trust. And if I get the green light from all 3, I'm like, I don't care what the world say because I love it. And I ran it by people whose opinions I really value. Gotcha.
Is it different now going into the studio making music now though?
I think I know myself more. Like I'm more vocal.
Did you learn a lot in the last few years?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Lot of growing that had to be like really compacted. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I missed a lot. And when you miss a lot, it makes you sharpen your skills.
And when you say you missed a lot, is it because you're focusing on a lot?
Focusing on a lot in the studio. I remember I locked out for like 8 months straight. Locked in for 8 months straight. And I tried every genre. I just had to get it out of my system. But now I feel like I found my sound.
Really though. And when you say you found your sound and you say you locked into every genre, were you thinking about doing other genres, or were you just saying, man, just let me go in here and as an artist, whatever comes out, comes out?
It was that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like thought word vomit.
Right. Yeah. That's like that freelance. You just, you know, whatever's coming out. How many do you have for the album already? If
I have 8 solid songs. I think I want to do like a 10 or 12 album.
Really though. Hey man, does the word album not scare you, but does it give you a little like...
No, it excites me.
That's dope.
Because I feel like after you put out an album, you're able to go on a dope tour, and I love performing now.
Really? You say I love performing now?
I used to get really nervous.
Really?
Yeah, because I used to tear my ass up online.
Wow. Hey, man. And see, that's the part of the... And you got to think, Saweetie, I came into radio where we was like sights unseen, voices that's heard, face for radio, whatever it was. Now everything is visual. Now everything is this and that. And you said that you would literally be afraid to come out just because of what you saw or heard on social media.
Well, you know, Big Boy, like Icy Girl blew up overnight. That was my first song. And it really like threw me into the industry. It got me booked on a lot of radio shows, a lot of
Right.
club hostings.
Like you had to.
I had to go. So I never I'm not a natural born performer. Like I'm naturally an athlete, not really a performer when it comes to music. So I realized quickly that I needed to get better with my stage presence. And I'm just happy to be here. So
Right.
I'm coming in smiling, I perform, oh my gosh, my first shows, and then I'm being drugged online. So it was like my happiness was taken from me so quickly. But I just feel like as young artists, we're thrown into the game so quickly because if a viral song goes, the demand is there.
Yeah. And it's like you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. And the thing about it, man, is like, even let's say some of the greats, and I don't want anybody looking and say, oh, you compared her to such and such. But even some of the greats, and any great that you're thinking of, you're thinking of Kobe Bryant, you're thinking of Michael Jackson, whatever that great is, they had gym time, practice time, AAU, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to you say, man, I had a song, it blew up, and immediately I had to learn everything in front of you. That's a different world.
Yeah.
And be judged by it.
Yeah, so my gym time was stage time.
Yeah. And see, with me, I've been in, this is my 30th year Saweetie in radio.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Queen. I still make mistakes. I still mess up every day. So I couldn't imagine on my first day, my first month, if I got released to the social media world and the things I had to hear. I remember 30 years ago, I got a fax. Remember a fax?
A fax?
A fax. Not even an email. I got a fax. And when I got the fax, I'm going to show you what the fax said. Hold on. I'll write it on here. And this is 30 years ago. It said this.
Oh my gosh.
It said, you suck.
Damn.
You know
Did you know who it came from?
We figured out they didn't know that the number came on the top. We handled it.
Oh my
You know what
God,
I'm saying?
hilarious.
Yeah, we definitely handled it. But
Yeah,
that's
idiots.
30 years ago, and I remember one fax.
Right.
So I couldn't imagine with everything with the this and the that's and all the little things that come on. And it's not like it's a pity party. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things where it's real stuff. I couldn't imagine like if somebody else, and you got to think anything that somebody put up, and I was just telling Bryson Tiller this, it's like they'll put it up and you can hold on to it. And then they off of it a minute later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And probably be somewhere and be like, girl, can I get a picture with you?
It's troll culture.
Yeah. And that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because you don't see certain people. Like, I know that you probably wouldn't get up in the morning, go to somebody's page and be like, look how ugly your kid is.
But you know what it works on? It works on your emotional intelligence. Like, I feel like because I've adapted to online culture, I'm able to disassociate myself from certain things that are said about me. Or I'm able to just, brush it off because I realize that they're trolling and that's their job.
What did your family say?
Oh, they be getting mad.
Yeah.
They be getting mad.
Yeah,
I be
man.
like, it's cool.
I remember somebody said something about me, and my brother was on it. And I was like, man, I said, Mouse, you got to let that go, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to let it go. Yeah, because he found out who it was.
Oh.
But anyway, one of the times we had you in the neighborhood, and I'm pretty sure you say certain things went viral, when you were talking about just like, not just the outer body, but the paranormal stuff, does that still go on with you right now, where you say you had to put on like gospel music when you're sleeping alone?
I feel like my relationship with God has got stronger. So I think a lot of the supernatural attacks that I was experiencing, they've calmed down significantly. But I've always had paranormal experiences since I was a kid, so they're like very normal to me.
Right. So what would probably freak somebody else out or trip out? Like when you were talking about like the paralysis or feeling like something on you, I think everyone has, or when we were talking about it earlier, people have had that. And that's the craziest thing when it feels like you can't lift your arm, you can't lift your body up. And I still don't know what that is. They got all these fake ass funds and things that they do this research on. Tell me why, as a grown man, I can't get myself off the effing couch.
I think it's spiritual. I think that when we're being attacked by the enemy, there's a way that they try to instill fear into you. But the first thing I call on is Jesus.
Right.
And it like cuts off immediately.
Maybe I need to try that.
And I'm a church baby, so it's like
Okay.
Go straight into
There
praying.
she is. I was believing her into everything I was with you on everything you said until you said you're a church baby. Sitting up here looking like a grown woman. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I grew up in the church.
Oh, okay. All righty. So, sorry
Big
about that.
boy.
Sorry about that. So when the ceremonies or when the sermons would happen, like where would you go if you grew up in the church? Like,
So I was raised in Apostolic Christian Church. My dad.
And you lived in there?
I mean, when you're being babysat by your grandparents who are at church Monday through Monday, you're at
somebody
church.
gonna really think I felt like she lived in there when she said she grew up in the church. They'll be like, oh, it's stupid. But you was always around church.
Yeah.
Same. And I think
always
growing
around
up
the
too.
word.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like that you would be into something like that your whole life?
So what's interesting, I always knew that I'd be here because we had a prophet come to one of our retreats, women retreats. My grandmother has them every summer. And I was in the back of the church with my cousins, and the prophet had came up to me. And when I was younger, I wanted to like do hair. And when she had prophesied to me, she had told me everything that would happen to me in my career. And I was like, what is she talking about? Like, I don't want to do music. So I always knew that I'd be here.
How old are you around that time?
I was like 12.
Saweetie, we were at one point, we went through like a bout of homelessness when we were younger, right? And so it's my mom's 7 kids. And we lived at a place we lived at a place called the Sunlight Mission. And you had to go to church. You know, we went to church like 3-4 times a week. And I remember one time I was at church and I went to pray and I was coming back. And it was a small church, but it was you lived at the building, so on and so forth. And I remember I'm walking up the aisle and it felt like this lady just popped up in front of me. It felt like Saweetie, it felt like she grew out the ground. And she looked at me and she said, don't let the devil get a hold of you. And as quick as she came into my face, the quickest I didn't see her like walk off or anything like that. And every time I would either like do something great or wasn't on path or just whatever, I would always, to this day, I'll still go back and say, don't let the devil get a hold of you. You know, even for some of the smaller stuff, when you think you want to pop off and you got to write somebody a pass, then you be like, you know what, man, don't let the devil get a hold of you.
And I think that's what gives you comfort, me comfort, because God's law is God's law. So it's just like if he said it, then it is, it's written.
Yeah, and there's been some times where I be like, God, let me just go handle this real quick, then I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got to go choke this motherfucker real quick.
Okay, big boy the gangster.
And then I'll be back. Not now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this before I found this
He's
microphone.
a new man.
You know what I'm saying? Hello, but it got total recall. You know what I'm saying? We can all go back. When's the last time you was in a fist fight?
In a fist fight? Oh.
You seem like you can fight. I don't know why, but it seemed like when it's somebody's like, loving Nani or just loving you, there's one girl to be like, man, fuck that.
Wow.
Yeah. You just made snot come out my nose.
Oh, really? Man, but there's gotta be.
Oh my goodness. You hella funny.
But there's gotta be, it seemed like there's somebody that's not celebrating you because you had to put hands on them. You know what I'm saying? When was the last time you was in a fist fight?
Honestly, it was with a boy when I was a kid. I didn't really have to get into too many fights because I have a big family. So it's like if you mess with one of us, the other one coming. So I remember my cousin had came in and we were like having an all-girl slumber party. So it's a whole bunch of, little girls yapping. And my little cousin comes in and he's screaming, somebody stole my bike. Somebody stole my bike. And then everybody looking at me. So then I go out there and I see a little boy with my cousin's bike. And I'm like, hey man, just give my cousin his bike back. And he was like, no, bitch. I was like, and I'm like a girl. I'm just like, I'm just a girl. And I'm just like, because I've always been very like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's because you're not gonna like rub me the wrong way and not pop off. And then he kept talking shit. And then finally he said something like so disrespectful, I don't even want to say it.
Gotcha.
So he was like, well, that's why and it was like a sexual derogatory word. I'm like innocent as fuck at this time. So I'm just like, oh hell no. So I take off running, sprinting, and he's on the bike. And I'm just
and you running track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I get up to him. We try to like turn the corner and I like hop on him and we like tumble. And I'm just
Hey, dude, let me tell you, this is even worse than the girl I thought you beat up. Because now the dude is like, when people watch something, like, man, you see that Saweetie video of Saweetie finding, he's like, oh. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He don't even know, like, man, they don't even know that's the reason I got this scar on my face.
No, but I'm really a lover.
Yeah, man.
I don't really like to fight.
Yeah.
I think I get more offended over, like, if you talk mess about, like, my family or my friends. But if it's me, I just be like,
I understand. So music-wise, is there tours or anything that's coming up now? Because
there's tours on the table. We're figuring it out.
Really though. Do you enjoy that?
I love touring.
Now?
I've always loved touring. I've always loved being out there because I get to go to like different cities and meet different people. I just didn't like the critiques, but the critiques make me perfect my craft. So now I'm like, let's go perform.
But you say you came up in sports.
Yes.
So you're competitive anyway.
Yeah, I'm very competitive.
Yeah. So you're not afraid of challenge. Yeah, so you're not afraid of challenge.
Come with the game.
That's good. What sports was it?
I grew up playing volleyball, track, and then I played powder puff.
Damn, powder puff. What's that?
Football. Football.
Oh, really, dog? Damn. And track? Are you still fast?
I don't know. We gotta see.
Hey, dude, if we went downstairs right now, you think you could beat me in a race?
If I took these heels off.
Damn, I was gonna say keep you kept your heels on. Hilarious. Yeah. You know, you probably even get me if you kept your heels on too. You know, your family, are they proud of you?
They're really proud of me.
Yeah, man.
They just be worrying.
Oh yeah, because it's family.
Yeah,
it's family, man. Does any of your family go out with you?
All the time. I love when they step out with me.
Is it different when you roll with your family though?
No.
Oh, okay.
They too live crew.
Okay. Because I become different.
Really?
Yep. Oh. When I roll with my family, I become more of like, I got a brother named Mouse, right? And my brother Mouse, I'm more concerned when I roll out with him if he's gonna trip because somebody else with me.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when I go out with my wife, I become a bodyguard again. With my wife and kids, it's not about me. It's about, baby, you good? You know what I'm saying? So that just becomes different. And now my daughter, she want to go to, Rolling Loud and all this stuff. So Jesus Christ. Yeah, man.
Trying to be outside.
Just take her with you. Yeah. Just take her with you. Though. So you ready to start traveling and doing everything once again? You never stopped though.
I did.
Really though?
In 2022, 2023.
Oh, okay.
This is like my real reemergence back into the game. I think this is why this single feels so new. It feels like a restart.
You didn't know what you were signing up for, huh?
No, I didn't.
Right.
Because there's just a lot of things that we all go through, not just me, but you, everybody in the industry that people don't know because they only see what's on screen. Yeah,
man. And they think they want it.
Yeah.
I remember one time, dude, we were doing a show in Vegas. Do you know what I'm about to bring up?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Hey, man, and I've said this, Saweetie, many times outside of your presence. Like, I remember it was a festival going on in Vegas, and your wardrobe didn't come. No. And you got on stage anyway.
In my airport slippers.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Got on stage and killed it. And anybody else, and like I told you, I think I told you before, and I don't know beforehand, but I didn't see you hold up the show. Maybe you were upsetting your trailer. I don't know. I didn't see that. But I know that you didn't make the crowd pay for a circumstance that wasn't in their control. And that's why I think when I came out, I told the crowd that your stuff didn't come and you showed up anyway. Because the real move is like, I'm not going out there. You know what I'm saying?
No, y'all came to me and was like, I appreciate that y'all was being considerate, but y'all was like, you don't have to perform.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah, but you look good too, though. I was like, man. Everybody went out and got their little fur slippers after that. Like, oh, girl, I got me some Saweeties.
I rehearsed. I better hit that stage.
Yeah. And that was one of them days too where it was hot. It's Vegas hot.
But also what I learned too, in those moments, it's not about me. It's about the music.
Right.
And the artist. Like, I love when I see one of my fans after the show and they be like, man, I drove 3 hours to come see you. Now, what if it was one of those people in the crowd? They drove 2-3 hours, however long to come see me, and I don't want to go out because I don't like my outfit. That's selfish.
Damn, I heard that. Well, I just wear this, so it would have been easy for me.
I could have borrowed your hoodie.
I get it. Not in Vegas. You would have passed out. You know what I'm saying? Then we all would have been fighting each other, trying to give them mouth to mouth. You know what I'm saying? You would have woke up and be like, stay down.
Like 8 of us around her.
Hell yeah. Even when the EMTs come like, we got it. We got it. Get back. What do your DMs look like?
Oh my goodness.
Have you seen the ones I sent to you?
I seen the video clips you'll be posting. I'm happy we got some new ones to put up.
Yeah, man. That's her. That's honey.
Yeah,
You know I don't take no time doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, like I just like I'm really trying to detox from a lot of the social media stuff too. It's just it's a lot. Protect your energy.
You know what? I think like because I had took like 2 years off the industry and from being online, it took a lot for me to get back on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was so used to like not being online, and then it was like I was overthinking every post, every tweet, and it was just like I felt very like out of my element. Whereas in quarantine, I was online 24/7.
Right.
So I feel like I'm slowly getting back there.
Right. Well, and is it pretty much the same? Because I remember I took a detox, and I came back, and it seemed like they just put it on pause, and all I did was just took it off, and it was the same. It was the same thing.
Well, actually, I felt like I missed out on a lot of news. You know,
Mhm.
I just feel like as somebody who's very involved in culture, it's important for us to be aware of what's going on.
Gotcha.
I feel like you know what's going on because you're on radio, but
Yeah.
it's like imagine me like being at home, not being outside, not on my phone. I felt like I lacked a lot of current local and just worldly news.
You came out, you're like, he won?
Like, what's going on?
Yeah, she's like, what the hell is going on? What beef is happening out here? Can you imagine if you just left and everything and you can't, just because the world moves so fast now. The world moves fast, man, till you feel like you got to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Can you show your nails to the camera?
Oh yeah.
Now, are those legal?
No, Cam.
Are they legal?
I hope so.
Yeah, because that looked like one of them things where if something not right, you could just grab somebody by the throat, be like, say that again. What did you say? So they don't ask you. I remember one time, was it
Sweetie.
that said it took like 8 hours
8 hours.
for them to do your nails?
Well, my nails are like this long, and she's putting on every crystal perfectly. Like,
How long did this one take?
It's real art. These probably like 2.
2 hours.
Yeah, that's
8
short.
hours, huh?
Yeah, man.
Take a nap like the 4-hour mark.
It's like
Hell
a
yeah.
road trip.
Yeah, wake up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wake up, be like, all right.
Damn.
Hey, man, could you bite yours off in what, 4 minutes?
4 minutes, easy.
Yeah,
All
man.
of them.
That's what it is, man. You doing too much.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You got to start.
She's like, that's gross.
Yeah.
Let me see them nails.
No.
Okay, they clean.
They're not that bad.
Right. Look at the
I've
size of
seen
the fingers,
worse.
though, huh? They look so cute, huh?
Aw.
Okay.
Don't they look like little babies?
As long as they clean, you're
Yeah, they're
straight.
clean.
They look like a little baby. Do you have a person that come to you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. We all need one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about press-on
Okay.
nails? Do you think you'll ever have a line with press-on nails? Because you're iconic for your nails.
Absolutely.
I would buy that. I'm waiting.
Mhm.
Send you a gift, a little gift.
Are you
package.
working on that now? Yeah, she is, man. Hey, man, she's like, you ain't telling me nothing that Cher ain't told me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
My
So what's the
business.
relationship with you and Cher? Iconic.
Cher is like a guardian angel,
Oh my God,
mama,
dude.
big sister. She's the coolest person ever.
Yeah, man, y'all got a Mac. Are y'all doing a Mac campaign together? Or what's the relationship?
We did a Mac campaign together, and that's how we met. And then every now and then we'll touch bases with each other. And she's just so cool and fun.
Hey, man, I would like, and you got to think, Cher has been there like our entire lives.
Right.
And I didn't think, Cher is like one of the mega stars.
Yes.
I didn't think I was going to meet Cher. But then, when I did meet her, it had to be through, one of the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was like, but I was like, dude, she's an icon.
But she's so cool and chill. I feel like she feels so young.
Yeah,
Like
man.
she ain't missed nothing.
And it's a trip, dude. Cher still looks Cher good.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and Cher got to be what, 75?
I don't even know.
And she been looking like,
77.
damn.
Oh.
She been
look
looking
good.
like Cher for many,
Mhm.
many years.
Mhm.
You smoke with her?
No.
Oh,
big
okay.
boy.
Right.
Not with her.
Yeah, she was like, no, that ain't. Cher probably be one of them people that'll smoke somebody under the table.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It seems like she probably have a gun on her dresser. You know what I'm
Hilarious.
saying? Does she?
Gun on her
Yeah,
dresser.
yeah. Like, but Cher, and that's another thing where she knows enough.
Mm-hmm.
And like, even when I met her, dude, I was like, dude, this is effing Cher right here.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just cool.
Yeah.
And you would hope that she would be.
Mm-hmm.
Do you trip off of anyone that knows Saweetie that you're like, damn, I didn't know that they would know me or my music?
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like who?
Dang.
Because
There
you've been
was-
in some rooms now. You know what I'm saying?
So I had went to Turks and
Oh.
when I had got there was like really like basically like mansions on the beach.
Mhm.
I was taking a break and I had flew in. We had got in like at probably like 1 a.m. And when I had got to my villa, like my house,
1 in the morning, you guys.
I heard
Hold on, let me just clear this up for everybody. 1 in the morning, all right? Delta, American, those airlines don't they don't land at 1 in the morning.
Nope.
In Turks. All right, so you flew in, all right, to Turks.
and I heard my music playing and I'm thinking, oh, that's so nice. They're welcoming me, you know, probably playing like a Saweetie playlist. I get into my house, it's quiet. I'm like, where's the music coming from? They're like, it's next door. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's probably like, you know, some spring break rich, you know, daddy's girls, like some rich bitch shit going on over there, you know? And I'm just like, okay. So I'm like, that's cool. I wake up the next day. I go to the beach by myself. I'm tanning. It's me and my homegirl. She pulls up on me. And then we hear like my music playing again. And it's like my EP. And it's like other songs. And I'm just like, dang, who's playing my music? And I look back at the house and there's a whole bunch of like security guards. So I'm like, oh, it gotta be like a family with money.
Mhm.
So I walk up to the security guard and I'm like, hey, can I meet the people of the house because they're playing my music. I just want to thank them for the support. And the security guard is like looking at me like, man, if you don't get out of here.
Mm.
And then another security guard was like, oh no, I know who that is. That's the girl that's the girl whose music is playing. He goes, let me go talk to the owner and see if they want to come out. And I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. I'm chilling. I'm not pressed about it. I just want to thank them. I go back to my villa. The security comes over and they're like, the owner's about to come out to meet you. I see this pretty lady coming up to me and it's Adele.
Oh!
Yes.
That is dope.
And if you know Adele, if you know her, like, no pictures, respect her privacy. I love it. She was just like, no pictures, please. But she was like, she was just congratulating.
Yeah, that was she said. Yeah.
She was congratulating me on my music. And I was just like I couldn't move. And I was just like, I didn't know what to do because it was
You
just.
told that story so well.
Wow.
No, but it was such I didn't know what to say to her because I'm just like, it's her. Like, it's her. And I'm just like, girl, I can't believe you playing my music.
If they had given you 20 guesses without saying hot, you know, warmer, you're almost there, just name 25 names.
I didn't think it was a celebrity. I thought it was just like a rich family.
And it's Adele.
It's Adele.
Was Rich Paul like, what up, Saweetie? You know what I'm saying?
It was just Adele.
Hey,
she was
man.
cool.
So you say the night before
Wow.
they were already playing your music.
Yeah.
And then the next day, so they was like really playing it by choice.
So the first night it was like a couple of songs. And it was like on a playlist and it would go in and out. And then the second day it was like back-to-back songs. And I'm just like, oh, they playing, you know, some deep cuts. Like, I want to go meet them. Like, you know, I appreciate people who know like the hits and then the other songs as well. Man, I did not expect Adele to come out with her fine self.
Hey, dude, but even for her to say, yeah, I'll go over there and say hello to her.
Yeah, so sweet.
That's dope.
She's one
man.
of the coolest people.
Hey, man, I wonder what the hell this house look like if you next to Adele.
What
Jesus
villa was she
Christ.
in?
Yeah, man. Did you have a butler?
I did. Mm-hmm.
You have a chef?
I did.
Jesus Christ, man.
It was one of those things where I just wanted to take.
I love Turks and Caicos.
I
too,
love
man.
it too because you can see the water. It's clear.
Turquoise. It's so beautiful.
And they be having them Haitian chefs that be throwing down.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, it's probably different when you go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I cook very well when I'm over there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, do you eat fried chicken?
Absolutely.
Do you go to that little fried chicken spot that's out there? It's
No, I didn't even know
what
they
is
had
it?
one.
Sweet Teas? Oh my God.
And Turks.
Oh yeah.
It's called Sweet Teas.
And
And Saweetie ain't been there.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm
And I'm
tripping.
talking about they used to have the whole 4 wings. Now they cut them down, but oh man.
Wait, but you know Turks got a whole like tourist agency. So Sweet Teas, I'm coming to you. Okay.
Okay, yeah, you gotta love it. Call Veronica, text her and see if it's called Sweet Teas. But yeah, that's one of those where we would stop there. I remember one time we got there a little too late and it was closed. and I got arrested for trying to break in there. And yeah, and
You got arrested?
I got arrested.
You
Okay, I didn't get
didn't.
arrested. I didn't get.
I was
They let me
gonna
go
say.
because I was a tourist. But yeah, just when they found me in the restaurant trying to fry the chicken up, it was bad.
It was that good.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a good spot. How many times have you been to Turks?
I've been like,
Oh, you vacation there. Yeah, when somebody, because usually quickly somebody say, oh, once, but I want to go back. She was like, I've been there. I was like, oh yeah, she vacations there.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a whole different world over there.
it's
too.
very peaceful.
Does it trip you out that your craft and your art shows you places like that in the world?
Absolutely. I actually got booked for a private event at Turks to perform at.
Have you been to Dubai yet?
Yes.
Oh man.
But unfortunately, I went out there when they was making it rain. So it was like I didn't get to experience the heat, the desert,
Oh, the
and all
fun.
Oh,
that.
like the real
Yes.
rain that they were
Yes.
creating. Yeah, you know you got some ends. You're like, oh, we want the rain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like boom.
Crazy.
So it was like pouring. Like we couldn't even go outside.
Man, nobody was playing your music next door.
I mean, in the club they was.
Hey, dude, how crazy is that you really heard your music from next door?
I really thought it was just like some young, rich
Yeah.
girls next door just vibing out. And when I saw her, I didn't know what to say.
And it's Adele.
Yeah.
And you know, man, she enjoyed what you were doing, and she gave you a hell of a moment
She
where
did.
you're like, damn, now it was Adele.
Mhm.
Did you see her anymore after that?
I saw her at a basketball game.
Damn. Yeah, I would have. They would have definitely got me off that island. Cause I would have been all over the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, just holding my phone over the wall. Be like, hell yeah. Be like, Charlene, here she is. Look.
Here she
Be
is.
like, hell yeah, man. Be like, look at this, man. Hey, man, but that's an amazing story, and you told it so well.
So good.
You need to start doing like stories,
Oh,
like on YouTube,
okay.
where you just start telling
Like
like
story time.
yeah, Saweetie stories or something like that. We get this a working title.
Okay.
We get the title, but first I guess you got to do an album. Yeah, you got shows that you got to do. Like, yeah, that probably may
True.
push you back just a little bit, man. What is the craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
The craziest rumor I've heard about myself. Oh, that I was a Nepo baby.
Oh, really? Like you just came from like
Oh
money?
my gosh, yes.
Hey, man, I saw a picture of your family. I saw a picture of your pops.
Mhm.
And man, it was going, that pops. It was like, oh my God, look at her dad. Look at her dad. Look at I was like, man, ugh. You know, I was hating. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. And you put the hate all in my face. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. It was like, her dad is fine. I was like, for one, she know who her dad is, so I'm already salty. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I saw you with a picture with your dad, because I don't have one of those. You know, and then when it was like, oh, he fine, I was like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? But by nature, there's just some things, you know what I'm saying? And I can't even say like it's jealous. It's more salty, probably, is the word for it, not jealousy. You know what I'm saying? I'm good where I'm at, but I was like, he all right. You know, so you say that people thought you came from money
Yes.
and just like success.
Yes.
How did they get that?
Well, my grandfather played for the 49ers.
Mhm.
And I'm related to Gabrielle. That's my cousin.
Gabrielle Union?
Yes.
Okay.
So just based off of those.
That ain't your money.
It's not. No, it's not my money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, people like to create stories when they don't have the story.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that me being more vocal at this stage in my career is imperative, because otherwise it's just a whole bunch of false narratives running
Yep.
around.
If you don't say it, they will.
Yeah.
If you don't, have you heard of seen a rumor or something that was true and you're like, damn, how they get that?
Honestly, a lot of stuff that's out there be so like facetious.
Mm.
I'd be like, who coming up with this? Because I'm very private.
And that's what exactly they do. Who comes up with it?
Who comes up with it?
Yeah.
And who's
And that's what they
believing
do.
it?
And let me tell you, I can't believe, even with Ani, you know, I love Ani, but there's just sometimes I'm like, Ani, you believe that? And that's just what's scary about it, because people believe it. People don't vet, or people don't look for the truth anymore. People already have certain things that they feel about history and the Bible and this. Now you can literally go and say, no, there's a picture of it.
No, you know what's crazy? It's those YouTube channels that garner all of this traction and followers because their quote unquote tea is like good, and how they piece it together and how they tell stories is good. And like half the information don't even be true.
Yeah, man. And it's so crazy because you can't even spend the energy trying to correct that.
Right.
Yeah, man. And I was saying, even with the rumors, I remember, you know, I was over 500 pounds. I remember one of my relatives came to me. He was like, yeah, man, you know, they saying you lost the weight by smoking crack. I was like, bro, I don't even drink. I ain't never smoked a joint in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, not on soul. But man, you know what I'm saying? But man, come on. In another life, they say. But man, it's just crazy. That's why sometimes I'm like, let them have it.
Mhm.
Let them have it. And it's got to be even harder.
Like nobody has discernment.
Yeah, nah. And that's USC she talking about right there, man. You see that?
Yeah.
using these words. Hey man, as soon as you say that, Louis was like,
Alumni. She goes with the big words again.
yeah, man. And you went to USC, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You think you're all bad. Yeah, you know, I went to West LA City College.
I worked my ass off for it.
Yeah, hell
It's like
yeah.
the Hunger Games in there.
Really, yeah, they didn't give it to you, huh?
No, you got to work for it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go.
Were you in
know
any
what I'm saying?
sororities or anything?
No.
No.
I wasn't.
Were you?
No, I went to frat row and partied with a couple
yeah.
of them.
Frat
That was
row.
it.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, I went to USC. Yeah, but I didn't stay. Like, and it's real. This ain't me joking or nothing. Like
Nice.
that. Yeah.
Really?
No, I was DJing. I DJed the party.
Oh.
That's why I say I went, but I didn't stay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I
Gotcha.
stayed for like 4 or 5 hours. Whatever it was for me to DJ, then I got out. Did you live around there, like campus? Did you do
Yeah.
that whole college life?
Well, I went to San Diego State first.
Mhm.
So when I went there, I stayed on campus. But when I transferred to USC, I was off campus.
Did you know you wanted to be in entertainment even when you were on those college campuses?
Yes, that's why I transferred to USC.
To be around it more?
Yes, because I was being at college and wanting to be in the entertainment industry, especially in the B market city. I'm not sure if San Diego is an A market now, but I wanted to be like where all the action was. So I was like, either I'm gonna drop out and move to LA, or I'm gonna go and I'm gonna transfer to USC. So because I got into USC, I stayed in school.
Damn.
Yeah.
What did your parents think when you said, I want to do this music? And not that did they know you were contemplating dropping out?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm. Well, my dad initially wanted me to stay home and just
Oh yeah.
like live in Sacramento and, do a mixtape and focus on my craft and work on it there. And my mom is the one who pushed me to go to college.
Oh wow. Was your dad, we probably had this conversation before. Was he in the business or aspiring to be?
He was a security guard.
For like groups and everything?
Mm-hmm.
So was he a bodyguard?
Yeah.
Or he looked out?
Mm-hmm.
So he would travel. So he was close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even with me, I was a bodyguard for a rap group, The Far Side. Then I did, I would do like Pac dates a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy that he's been around it and he would still say, oh yeah, that's probably why he wanted you to stay around too, closer to the
Honestly,
house.
What I loved about my dad growing up, he never was strict.
Mhm.
So it made me not want to like do anything crazy. He always just tried to give me as much game as he could.
Right.
But he always wanted me to make my own decisions for myself. He would always tell me, if you're not going to make a decision for yourself, somebody else going to do it for you.
There it is.
So it's like he always just tried to make me be a self-thinker.
I remember just early on, man. I remember the one thing from my dad. I remember my dad said, bye.
Mm. I could tell it hurts,
Come on,
though.
bro.
No, he didn't say bye.
Okay.
He didn't even say bye?
It's
No,
the
he didn't
second
say
time
bye.
he touched on
I don't
it.
know. No, I'm gonna say it again too.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again, and I don't know. I probably say that. I usually try to throw it in like around 4 or 5 times. You know what I'm saying? An average of. You
So
know
did
what I'm
he
saying?
really leave or no?
What?
Your
Did he
dad?
really leave or
Uh-huh.
no? No, he didn't really leave. He left.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. Like
At what
he'll
age
be
were-
like
what
he'll be
age
like
were
Morgan
you?
Freeman. I don't know who he is.
What age were you?
Say what now?
What
When he
age-
left, I think I was 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
Big, well, I'm gonna give you a hug.
All right. Yeah, it was real bad.
How bad was it, Big?
It was horrible, man. Did she get
It's
up?
not funny.
Did she get up?
It's not funny.
No, I went to therapy and all that. And you know what's crazy about it? I don't know if I'm really affected by it. I went to this place called the Hoffman Institute. They tried to, I don't know, because my mom was everything. And I don't know, I couldn't miss what I didn't have. Like I never had like the whole it's daddy and son, Dodger night. Or I didn't have none of that. So I don't know if I missed it. I had so much love from moms that I even questioned, like, man, did it affect you? And maybe it did. But I never thought and my mom never said your dad left. My mom never said we're like this because of your dad. My mom never said hate, nothing. It just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have grandparents either, but I didn't, my mom didn't even, it wasn't like, oh, your grandparent, your grand. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm a work in progress though. You know what I'm saying? I wish I can call my dad about it. No. All right, I'm back. Saweetie. Thank you. How much do I owe you?
For this.
He's a like laugh at my pain type of guy.
I don't know, man.
Damn, she's breaking you down,
she,
bro.
She trying.
She's
hey, man,
breaking you down.
I've done a lot of work. And I even went into that too. And I was just like, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll just have a breakdown. Because I don't feel like I'm suppressing anything though. You know, and then this fucking Jose over here. Yeah, man, I think I do it for more of his entertainment.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he don't know. I don't think he really knows his dad either.
Oh,
You know?
man.
So how is that though? Like when you, and I asked LaMelo Ball this too. Like when you say dad at the house, he would call back to you. Like you say dad, he say what? Or honey?
What's up, honey?
Yeah, man. Well, maybe I did miss that. I would love for my dad to say, "What's up, honey?" You know what I'm saying? Do you see motherhood in your future? You would seem like you would be a great mother. I know you got things to do first, but it seemed like you would be a great mother.
Honestly, when I be seeing those, everything be on Twitter. When
Oh,
I be
Jesus.
seeing those birth,
Stop looking at him.
but when you open your timeline, you see it. Oh my gosh! Sometimes I drop my phone.
Like people haven't given birth.
Giving birth.
Oh, you need to change your algorithm. Yeah, man, because I have not opened up anything on my social media and seen somebody drop a baby.
It happened to me like 2 or 3 times.
It got to be your algorithm. You're looking at crazy things. Like even one time we were sitting here and Louis, remember you was like, man, why all these men kissing each other? Why they all humping each other?
What you be doing?
No, I'm not in your area. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not looking for a hot time. And I was like, bro, like, what am I looking at here? This is uncircumcised. Yeah, it's a whole algorithm, man.
Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have 2. I have 2 beautiful kids, man.
Boy and girl?
Yeah, my son is
Wow.
17.
Okay.
And he's going to prom tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, it's junior prom. And my daughter's 15. And I'm telling you too, baby girl, if you see my daughter, and this isn't because you hear it, my daughter loves you.
Oh, well, shout
And
out
if
to
you,
her.
and if you, her name is Jade. We call her Chula.
Oh, shout
and
out to
she-
Chula.
And she is, oh man, praise God. I got some good kids, knock on everything.
I love that.
Yeah, man. And you know what it is? It's just being, and I also have a great wife and the home plate that she built. You know how some people want to be gone? Or they like, I can book something. Like I was supposed to be in Vegas. I can book, but I love being home. Because the world sometimes feel like everything is around you and everything's chasing you. And it feel like when I go home, Saweetie, it's like, you know how you'll see like a cartoon or a movie where the person closed the door and they're at the door like this and the world is just beating on it.
Yeah.
That's where I can really exhale.
Wow.
And that's that, you know, and man, I wish everybody that. You know what I'm saying? Especially you, Ani.
Yeah, I have it right now, my family. I
Yeah,
love being home.
Ani hasn't had a boyfriend yet.
Yeah. Or a real date.
Or she hasn't been on a date.
When's the
Yeah.
last time
Be
you went on a
nice.
date?
Don't
I
be
haven't
nice.
really been
Don't say,
on
well,
a
look
date.
at her.
Like,
Did you say, well, look at her?
No, I said, when's the last time she's been on
There's
a
always
date?
someone for
okay.
someone.
So I thought you said, well, look at her. Oh, okay.
There's always
No.
someone.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. I think it's dating
You
is
said when was
hard.
the last time she been on a date? Answer that.
I've never been on a date. I've never had a guy pick me up, say we're going to dinner at this time here. It's just been like, oh, we'll hang out. That's cool. And then I'm like,
It was 30 years ago.
yeah.
But you know what you have to start saying?
Yes.
No to hanging out.
Well, I'm the one who suggests hanging out. When they ask for a date, I'm like, we're not dating. We'll go hang out, see your vibe.
Well, girl, because you turning down the dates.
Yeah. But we're cancers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we're very closed off until we really like someone. And then we're like, oh,
So
it
it's
just clicks.
it's a choice for you not to date.
It is.
Hilarious.
I think.
Hilarious.
Girl,
I do want to date.
Hilarious.
Well, what? What was
Yeah,
your
she do
advice?
wanna date, so
being
it's a choice.
indecisive.
Yeah. Well, we did find some guy that she had a restraining order on. We found him in the bathroom downstairs.
Yeah, that was a
And then she don't know how to tell guys no. Like
Yeah.
it was some
you're
crackhead, not
addictive.
crackhead, my bad. A cocaine
Cancer
head.
gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, a cocaine head in New York. But she don't know how to tell like guys to be like, oh, you know, maybe we should go out. Instead of her just saying, oh no, she was like, oh yeah, maybe we should.
Just not right now.
Yeah, and
I'm busy
then
right
she
now.
give him the number. Then it's just a lot, man.
Now I just give my Instagram, which is really dangerous too, because they know more about
Is it?
that than when you give your number.
With locations and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. When is that restraining order over there, Chad?
In a year.
Jesus Christ.
What
man.
was What was his sign?
His sign, my sign or his?
His sign.
I don't know.
Uh-oh,
I
here
don't
we
even
go.
know his name. He would just
Death?
follow me on Instagram
Oh
and then
my
he just started showing
gosh.
up because whenever you post a story, they think you're talking to them. Do you ever have crazy things like that?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I've had people follow me home. People leave notes.
Oh, that's scary.
What do you do when someone follows you home?
I mean, I live
Shoot
in a
at 'em.
condo now, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, the world is crazy.
I
though.
can't believe you thought I said, look at her.
You saying you didn't?
I didn't.
All right, Saweetie, we have the tape.
We could AI.
Rewind it back.
Right. By the time I edit this and put it out, you would have said that
Absolutely.
because you just said it right now. I'm gonna put that part in.
Oh, I know that's wrong.
Yeah, man. You know
better
that's
have
right.
my back.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
got you. She's so
nah.
sweet.
And then like with Ani, that's baby's sister too.
Mhm.
So there's so many trials and tribulations that people got to go through. You know, the kissing the frogs and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm just and it's just so much garbage out there right now.
How old were you when you met your wife?
I was 10.
10?
Yeah.
You was 10.
Yeah. We were elementary school sweethearts.
Really?
No, I'm just playing. No,
Wow.
no. I would say I've been with my wife over 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah. 20 beautiful years, man. And you just know when you know.
Where'd you guys meet?
I met her through a friend that I knew of her.
Mm.
I met her, like my first conversation with her was in Las Vegas. I was in Vegas
Mhm.
and I knew her friend, but I didn't, I've never talked to her friend like that, never. And we just had a conversation. And when I had the conversation with her that night, I remember I called my homeboy Fuzzy and I told Fuzz, I said, man, I just met somebody. And nobody knew my real name, especially now you can Google everything. But I was like, dude, I told her my real name. He was like, no. And I was like, yeah, dude, I gave her my number. No one had my number. And I said, man, I gave her my number. And he was like, serious? And from there, when you just know, and people, that sounds so like, oh, that's cliche. That's, Harlequin romance novels. Or something. But I just knew. I knew that I had never met anyone like that.
Wow.
Watch I get arrested for soliciting a prostitute tonight.
Oh my God.
Or the
no.
Ashley Madison Netflix special. I'm in there.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kurt Alexander.
It's going to be one of them things, man, where it's going to be hard. When I get a scandal, it's going to be hard to walk in here.
Aw.
I think I'm going to quit.
Why would you have a scandal?
Everybody's going to have one.
We'll have your back.
Really?
Mhm.
Depending on what the scandal is.
True.
So
know
you
what I'm
haven't
saying?
had your scandal yet?
Nah, I don't think so. I've had maybe I need to stop talking and inviting something in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
rebuke that.
Yeah, in the name of Jesus. Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let me stop that.
Not in the universe, man.
Yeah, maybe I need to start hanging out with you more. I got to talk to you about my dad.
The power of the tongue.
Yeah, the power of the tongue for real. You know what I'm saying? Getting Ani up to speed on dating.
Thank you.
And I know that you got the single Nani. I know that you got the album coming. But can you come here a little more often just to
I would love
set us
to.
up straight?
I feel like in another life I would have did radio.
Really though?
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Oh, it's not too late. Everybody got a podcast.
Okay.
And a lot of them are doing more successful than we are now.
Wow.
I done put all this fucking time into this. Fucking Gilly and Wallow come and just lap me. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Matt Barnes and Stack. You know what I'm saying? But maybe you should. I think people want to hear what you have to say because every time you come into the neighborhood, I feel we have good conversation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember you came in the other time. That's why when you walked in, I was looking around because remember you bought me a bouquet of flowers. And that was like for was my birthday?
Your star.
My star. You remember? Which is the same day, around the same time as my birthday. But you didn't bear any gifts today?
Oh, big boy, you putting me on the spot.
No, I'm just asking you a question. We've been having a whole interview. I've been asking you a lot of questions. This is another question. It was right here on my question sheet.
I'll send you something.
Really though?
Mhm.
Like expensive?
How expensive?
No, I mean, hell, you stand in private villas in Turks and Caicos.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
want?
Villa.
A villa.
Yeah.
Take a villa.
You want me to be a trick?
Wow. Take a villa.
You're like a vacation voucher. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, a horse.
A horse? The hell I'm gonna get a horse from?
You know, my daughter wanted like a little piglet when she was like 9. Can you get that for her?
Piglet?
Yeah, she wanted a little pig. You know what
Are
I'm
you
saying?
gonna keep it until it gets like big?
And eat it?
No.
Why not?
You know, some people keep their bigs and they put them. I saw this lady. She has her page is dedicated to her pig, and her pig has its own room like it's a kid,
Mhm.
and sleeps in a bed and everything.
Oh my.
She's Caucasian?
I don't know.
Come on, keep it real.
I don't know. I didn't see her face.
Yeah. Don't that sound Caucasian like though? Come on. You know what I'm saying? You know when you see them TV shows and they be like, I fell in love with a horse. And it's like, It'd be somebody in Germany. You know, oh, I can't stop eating cotton and clay. It'd be somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we have a pig, trust me, if that pig got delivered to our house at 6 in the morning, by 6:30, you're gonna be smelling some barbecue.
Some bacon.
Some kind
Yeah.
of
Do you cook?
Yeah.
What's the meal?
I like meat or fish. So meat or fish, and then I love Alfredo. Lemon zesty Alfredo.
Man, I make a hell of a Alfredo.
Oh, we gotta have a cook-off then.
Really? Do you make mac and cheese?
I can.
There's a difference.
I'm not passionate
Louis
about
can.
it.
Right.
I have, but I really enjoy like making Alfredo pasta.
If you brought your mac and cheese to the barbecue, could you make it out safely?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right. So you know how to cook a little bit.
Extra cheesy, might put a little bit of seafood in it.
Really? Oh, there you go. Putting them now laters and what, Skittles and everything in it too?
That's not seafood.
Man, I don't know.
Lobster.
You're not supposed to be putting a lot of seafood into your mac and cheese. Oh, you know what? That's that.
Seafood mac and cheese.
That's that bougie Turks and Caicos shit.
Lobster mac and cheese.
Yeah,
that's just
that's that Turks and Caicos.
delicious.
Louis, don't do that, man. Hey, dude, she in a different tax bracket, man. you can't deal with this, man. Look, I guarantee you that the nails that she's wearing cost more than everything we're wearing put together.
Oh, 100%.
probably, yeah.
Yeah. I got this from Sam from Marathon. So this is free.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
wearing
priceless.
like some, but he also gave it to me. It's not like, I mean, it was off the stockyard. It wasn't like, you know, so there is a price on it. You can order it. So I'm wearing that. I got some black, like Nikes on, black and white. Those are probably what, $100?
Yeah.
These jeans I'm wearing about, what are these, 70? Remember the black Hugo bosses that I get? Hoodie. T-shirt I get for free downtown from my man Woody. Thank you, Woody. Pro 5. So that I'm about what, $300 at that. You're wearing a hoodie I gave to you.
And the pants you probably did too.
And did I give you those pants too?
These I bought.
Okay. So you brought those?
Yes.
Or you brought those? Or you bought those?
I bought these.
Okay, alrighty. So that's about what? The whole outfit, $100?
If that.
Because I know the shoes. I know where you go to the warehouse
Boy
shoe
be
sale.
roasting.
Yeah.
No.
roasting
This is my
session.
partner. We go way back. What is that? Promo shirt for free?
Yeah, promo shirt for free. I got some Old
So we're up to
Navy
about $500 now.
Old Navy shorts for like $10.
Okay.
And then some Air Force ones for like 70 because they're on sale.
Okay. So you were less than 100?
Yeah,
Less than $100. So about $600 now.
Okay.
Are the nails over 600?
I haven't got the invoice yet.
Oh, they are!
Oh,
They
man.
must be.
Hey, man.
They
And
have
let me
to
tell
be.
you what's different. When you waiting on the invoice,
Yes.
that means that you have money and you ain't even tripping.
Right.
That means, you know what you just did right now?
Oh.
You did the whole, you didn't do like, hold on, girl, how much this cost? You know what
You
I'm
didn't
saying?
try to bargain like at a swap
She
meet?
ain't even tripping. She was like, man, can what about you do the right hand? I give you a shout out for the left.
I put you in a song.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Big Boy. I'm doing cruise, you know, girl. I sit up there when they say something because you know they're gonna say something. Then I say,
Shout out to Tamika.
yeah. Then I say, shout out to Tamika. Nails by Tamika. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hairline and Nike sign.
Hell yeah.
You know, Tamika does toes. You know, I do it. Yeah, I do anything.
Oh,
Well,
my
Queen,
God.
thank you for coming into the neighborhood,
Yeah.
hanging out with us, man.
Thank you.
Believe you're always great energy.
Thank you.
And you're always the same every time we see you too. You're always nice. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for coming into the neighborhood. 90 the single available for us now. And the album will be here.
Here.
And it's a work in progress.
Yes.
And God willing, we'll see you when that comes together as well.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming into the neighborhood. Saweetie and you are just that. Saweetie in the neighborhood, big boys neighborhood.